but at the same time, like, it's your job.
Ready?
Yep.
Shots, shots, shots.
I just got your shots reference.
Oh god.
It's raining. Go! I used my computer for shield. Probably shouldn't do that. Jeez, blasting music, huh? Alright. Let's go.
Well, I guess I don't need to get a car wash.
What's up, fam? We're on our way this morning to another one of Addie's doctor's appointments. If you guys haven't watched my previous video about this, I'm going to link that, and you should probably watch that before you watch this video. We've got Landon with us today because if you watched yesterday's video, he is sick and he's feeling so much better today, but still I think it was a little too soon to send him back to school. He hasn't had a fever yet this morning, which is good, but he did have one yesterday, so he's not going to be going to school today. Hopefully he can return back tomorrow. So if you guys didn't watch our video last week about starting to vaccinate Addie, go watch that video before you watch this video, because I'm gonna go on like a mini rant about it again, probably. I had so many people tell me, not tell me, but they noticed that that doctor was very dismissive, and she just didn't really seem to care about what I was talking about or what my concerns are. And I had actually seen this doctor before. I wasn't sure at the time if it was the same doctor, but I went back and watched the other video where I had seen her before, and it was the same doctor who has given me multiple bad experiences. The first time I had met with her, she had made some really rude comments about me having a home birth. Very unprofessional, and honestly just none of her business. She's not my OB, so I don't feel like she should have a say in that. The baby's here. Like, your job now is to help me make the right medical decisions for my child, and I should be able to trust the provider who I allow to do that. So since then, I went and saw her at our last visit. We're starting to introduce vaccines. I had voiced my concerns, not about vaccines, but about which ones to give, and she insisted that it was fine to give her Hep B, DTaP, MMR, and varicella. After she recommended those ones, we had the nurse come in and talk to us. She sensed that we were kind of nervous about it.
She explained things a little bit better for us. Like, she
seemed to
told us
care.
what it was.
She said if it was her, she would not give the MMR vaccine with the, I believe it was DTaP. And she's not a doctor, you know, so she can't really like go further than that. But that enough to me, I already had my doubts about giving so many in one visit. That to me was like, okay, I as the parent, I'm gonna decide not to do this. I'm not gonna give the MMR. So we waited on the MMR, and the doctor told us to come back in 2 weeks. Since then, I have been doing a lot of research. I've actually been reading the inserts that come with these vaccines. So it's like FDA.gov, CDC.gov websites, and I just read everything about it. Before I continue, I want to mention that I'm not against vaccines at all.
People take it lightly. It's like, oh, everybody gets it, yeah, but you don't get it all at once. And there's people that don't think twice about it. They just go to the doctor, and the doctor's like, take this, this, and this, and they're like, oh, okay.
Right, and I feel like a lot of people put doctors above. They're like, oh, well, my doctor said. And you know what? Doctors are only human. Just like me, just like you. They might have more extensive training, but at this point, I'm questioning my trust that I have with this doctor. And I think that's probably why I researched it a little bit more this time. And especially since, you know what? We almost lost her due to apnea, which apnea is listed as one of the side effects as these vaccines. I think that one was Hep B. And this is the kind of stuff that I feel like a doctor should tell you, especially knowing the health history that we have with her. I feel so discouraged and disappointed because I already, like, I'm very pro-vaccines. I do want to make that clear. These can be very effective and life-changing decisions that you can make for your child, and there are so many people who have had negative experiences with them, which personally I think the pros do outweigh the cons, but I need to make sure that these are being administered appropriately in my child and all children. So anyway, I just wanted to say that. But I went and I read the inserts, and listed in the MMR insert, it specifically says it is not recommended by the FDA to give with DTaP, which is what she was recommending. In addition to that, it also says that it is not recommended to be administered for less than 1 month after or before any other live viral or virus vaccines in your system, which means the whole 2-week thing, like, why would she be recommending that we come back in 2 weeks if we just got those other vaccines? So I'm just having all these doubts now. I'm just having a little bit of like trust issues. And so we're going to this appointment because we have it scheduled already and I didn't cancel within 24 hours. So we're gonna go. But this is also the same doctor who told me to put Vaseline on her face for her eczema, which since then I've had so many people who have eczema reach out to me and tell me, you don't put Vaseline on eczema. Also since then, on another note, another note, I've had multiple people reach out to me since then who recognize this office and go to this office and have had negative experiences with this doctor as well. So long term, I don't think I even have to say this, I'm changing doctors, but as of right now, this is who our doctor is and we have to go through the process of changing that. If I had a doctor that I trust, I wouldn't be so concerned about it, I think. And especially like going through what we went through with her, more so I feel like a nervous wreck. Anyway, let's go in. So it literally says right here, the recommended time in between 4 weeks for the Hep B.
Are you ready for the next step?
Which ones did you want to do today?
Oh, we didn't do the MMR the
No.
last time?
No.
Okay, so that's what we'll give today. Hey. So this is what we'll do, MMR. So we can do, has it been 1 month already?
No.
Exactly. Oh,
That was-
that's it.
That was 2 weeks. Yeah, you said to come back within 2 weeks. I thought you said for Hep B, but then it was saying on here that you should wait 4 weeks for that.
Yeah, 4 weeks. I'd say let's give it all together rather than give her shots every 2 weeks. Unless you want MMR now and then come back after.
No, yeah, I'd rather just wait.
After.
Yeah, let's just wait altogether.
So no shots today?
Yeah.
What we can do today is give the Hep B and MMR, so 2 shots today. And then you come back after another 4 weeks and we give the second set.
For the Hep B, it says to wait 4 weeks, so.
So we'll do this 2 today.
For the MMR, on the CDC's website, it says to not give within a month of any other live viral vaccinations.
Yeah, but
Should
we
I-
didn't give any live.
I don't know if you remember, but her face, it
Yeah.
flares up with eczema.
Yeah.
So-
eczema is not contagious.
Right. She still has this one on her face and then her chin, and now it's been like around her nose too.
So just put Vaseline there.
But yeah, I've been doing Vaseline and it's just getting worse around her, all here. Is there another cream?
For me it's the best cream because there's no scent, there's no perfume,
Right.
and it's very thick. So what you do is you just put it as often as you can. So
Yeah,
it's
her
just
chin.
superficial irritation
Okay.
from the wind and the cold.
I don't know how much of that conversation you guys heard, but if you guys listened carefully, and I would have said something at the time, but it didn't occur to me until afterwards. Let me just explain. It says on the CDC's website, do not administer the MMR vaccine within 1 month before or after administering another live vaccination. She said you did not get any live vaccines at your last visit, which was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but
Should
we
I-
didn't give any live.
I didn't have a copy of her immunization record yet, so that's why I guess I could just I should have went back on the video and I could have seen which one she got last time. But anyway, so when she left, it occurred to me, wait a minute, she got varicella, which is chickenpox, which is a live vaccine. So when the nurse came back in, who I love, I wish I could just take her wherever I go next because I really I trust her more than I trust the doctor there. I asked her, I was like, wait, didn't she get the varicella at the last appointment? And she said, yes, she did. And I said, isn't that a live vaccine? And she said, yes, it is. And she's like, it's up to you, whatever you want to do. I have both of them here if you want me to, but you don't have to. And so I just made my own decision at that point, because based off of the CDC's recommendations, to not go ahead and insert another live virus into her body. I'm so frustrated. And I wish I had realized at the time what she was saying, because oh my gosh. And this is exactly why I feel like I can't trust her. She literally just, I don't know if she lied or if she just maybe didn't realize, but at this point I've had so many negative experiences with her that I wouldn't doubt that she just straight up lied about it because she just wants to get me in and out of there. It's just frustrating that you would think that she would sit there like knowing that I'm concerned about this stuff and look at the vaccines that she had gotten and map out how this is gonna look in the future. Hi, are you feeling better? Am I being too mean? How do you feel?
Either she didn't look at the record or she just
Didn't care.
wanted to do it regardless.
Either way, she didn't care enough to like sit down and look. I mean, I think she can tell that I'm concerned about this because it's been a topic of conversation for us, and it's something that makes me so nervous. It lists in the insert about apnea in infants, and so I'm just like literally not gonna sleep for the next month. I'm just so frustrated. I just feel helpless, and I think that I need to find a doctor that I can trust. I can understand doctors getting frustrated with parents like me who are like, no, I'm gonna go on my own schedule. But at the same time, like, it's your job. It's your job to work with parents to do the best thing for each child, and each child is so different. I just don't understand how she could be so like, what was that word again? Dismissive about my concerns like that. And I was gonna bring up the central sleep apnea again, but she seemed like she wanted to get out of there, and I'm changing doctors anyway, so let's go home. Okay, we're gonna sleep in shifts for the next 2 weeks, okay?
Yeah.
I feel like this whole video is just gonna be one big rant. Everybody walked in from school. She goes, hi, hi, hi. I couldn't put my camera fast enough. It was so cute. I should have had it set up, but she's been so bored. Hi. Did you miss all of your siblings? You've had a boring day, haven't you? Good job, Kaden. First thing, got home, got his homework out. Good to go, dude. Okay, Lilia, you need to finish your book for your book report. You are gonna have a snack while you do some homework. You need to find your homework too.
It's in my backpack.
Good. We're getting all this stuff crossed off the list early. Homework is done, and that was rather painless today. Like, some days it's worse than others, but today they were just like, they were on top of it. They were ready to go. They did what they had to do, and they were done, so that was good. On another note, Landen's baseball practice was canceled. He's supposed to have baseball practice today, but it was canceled due to the weather and rescheduled for tomorrow. So anyway, I guess that's good because I am working overdrive this week in getting like so many videos done because, so this is how it's gonna work. Let me give you guys a rundown.
You know it's about to get serious. You need to fully adjust your body and
we are leaving to Disneyland on Sunday.
What?
I thought you were like really asking me. I was like, what are you talking about? What? You better freaking know this. You're driving us. As you guys know, I post Monday through Friday. Generally, when I'm in Disneyland, we stay there. I don't know if everybody does this, but when we go on a Disneyland trip, we stay there from like the second it opens to like the second it closes, pretty much. When we get home, we pretty much immediately go to sleep and we do it all over again. The next day we stay for 3 days. Generally, it takes me about 4 to 5 hours to edit a YouTube video for you guys. What I'm gonna do and what I generally do when I go on trips like this is I'll have like pre-recorded videos for you for the days that we're gonna be there. That way I can just like schedule to go live, you guys still get a cool video, and I don't have to stay up all night editing the whole time. The downside about that is that I have to work double time the week before. So pretty much instead of putting out 5 videos this week, I'm in theory putting out like 8 or 9 videos this week, or 10 if I am that good, but I don't think it's gonna happen. That way I for sure know that I have the videos ready to go, uploaded, and I can just enjoy my time with my son in Disneyland and just put all of my focus on him with my work still being done. Packages! I love packages! Speaking of Disneyland, my Disneyland shirts are ready to, I might have to go pick them up from Cheryl. So that's what my week is looking like. I'm literally gonna be working like day in, day out, every single chance I get. And one of those days, of course, is gonna be Landen's, what's it called? Birthday montage that I do every single year for all of my kids. And that is super time consuming. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites to edit and one of my favorites to watch, but to edit, oh my gosh, it just takes forever. So literally every single chance I get, that's what I've been doing. Look at that storm. It looks like it's gonna... Your stupid seatbelt! I'm just gonna die. This is the end. But anyway, I've got a few errands to run. Before the day ends, I have to go get some stuff for Disney. You guys are both too nice. They're sitting here going, no you go, no you go, no you go. Right here with the van. First off, my stuff for Disneyland. I'm so excited. If I haven't mentioned once or twice or 3 times or 3 million times, I'm a little excited. Okay, let me put my seatbelt on. Second stop. Those socks though. I'm not gonna lose you today. Ulta! They have this everywhere, right? Is that a thing? Yeah. Okay. I like almost never buy makeup because I don't use a whole lot of it. But when I run out, it's like the end of the world. So, oh, this is the brand. Here, Redhead, Anastasia, and Caramel. caramel. How do you say that? I can't, why am I like so awkwardly holding this stuff? Got what we needed.
God.
Oh wow, look at how dark that is. Can you see that? Look at this, crazy. I've said this before, I'll say it again. People are always like, oh, do a makeup routine. And I don't know how to do makeup at all. Like I literally just like throw shit on my face. I really don't know what I'm doing. We got done just in time to go pick up the girls from dance. They're at dance. I don't even think I said they're at dance, but they're at dance. I keep getting notifications for the You Now thing. If you guys haven't, if you're not following me on Snapchat, you probably don't know, but I opened up, how do you say that? I started a You Now, which is basically, I didn't even know what it was until everybody else started doing it, but it's like a live stream. And I've had so many people say, you need to do live streams, blah, 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 blah. So I'm gonna try it. I don't know when. I don't know why. I'm not like nervous about it, but like, I don't know. It's like weird, like seeing you guys live and like.
It's like live, like once you
unedited.
say something, it's
there. I'm gonna try to like set a date and then, or like a weekday or whatever, or some day of the week and try to do it like every day of that week, if that makes sense. But go follow me on there. It's younow.com/JesssFam. Actually, just download the app and then go on it like that. I don't know how to do, but turn your notifications on just in case I don't, because you know how I am, kind of unpredictable. Turn on your notifications so you can see when I go on there, because it's gonna be lit.
Addie, what's that? Do you want to take a bath? She accidentally turned on the shower when she tried filling her cup right now. I'm probably gonna rally up the rest of the kids, get them all washed. Baby. Oh, she sees her baby.
Landon feels so much better, but I think he's still like, you know, the end of being sick. He still doesn't feel the greatest. So he's passed out in there. And then in Landon's room, we've got Kyson in here, Kaden in there. Twins have just been non-stop like this. Not necessarily fighting, but just like roughhousing to the point where they can't like just go to sleep. They can't just like chill out. So I was like, you know what? He's sleeping in my room. Landon's sleeping in my room. So I brought Kyson to Landon's room. Kaden's in his room. And Lilia is gonna sleep in her room, obviously. But she is taking a bath and Addie is joining her for the second time today. I literally have boxes of cookies sitting around. Cookie field. Can you put this somewhere before I eat it? I'm not even slightly exaggerating. I've eaten like 3 boxes in the last like 3 days.
There you go.
Oh, there, now you can't mess anything up, huh? You're stuck in there. All right, so I showed earlier when I went to pick up these shirts for Disney, but I never actually showed the shirts. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Chris hasn't seen them either. Are you excited? Look at this. Okay, ready? Ready? First of all, look at that. So cute. It's as big as their head. I love it. Hey, look. Ow. For the 3rd day.
The sass is strong. Oh my gosh.
Is that not, okay, but wait, there's more. You wanna hold up for me, Addie? Is that not the cutest? Because he wanted, we asked him what he wanted for his outfits for each of the day, or each of the days. And for the 3rd day, he wanted Star Wars. So I'm like, what can I put Addie in? Like, you know, and this was actually Cheryl's idea, the girl who makes these shirts for me. So cute. Then I talked about this a couple days ago. Landon's t-shirt, because he loves Monsters, Inc. And then Addie's dress. But wait, 2 different bows. There's one with this, and this is a clip so I can move it and put it on this one if I want to. Isn't that so cute? Landon's Star Wars shirt, we decided we're gonna buy in the park. We've looked a lot outside of the park and nothing really like screamed like this is perfect to us. So we're just gonna go look because it's gonna be the 3rd day anyway. We're gonna go in there and see what we can find there. We're meeting up with one of my really good friends, Cecilia, and her son, Leo. Her son is just a little bit older than Landon, which I'm happy about because I was afraid that I don't know, I feel like kids enjoy Disney when they have someone else to enjoy it with, but I didn't want to take everybody because then it's no longer a special birthday trip. So hopefully he will be like that good like buddy for him while we're there. So anyway, I'm sure you guys are dying to see it because I know everybody in the world loves Disney just like I do, right? Is your tummy full of candy? These days, this girl can party later than we can. Seriously, like Chris and I are ready for bed. So tired, and this kid is still awake. Has anybody ever read that book, Go the Meow to Sleep? It's a real thing, like. She just meowed. Are you saying bye or meow? Today we're gonna end this vlog here. Are you gonna say bye with me? I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye.